This is Chris calling from Karen's for Hire.
This is Fallon from Karen's for Hire.
You talked to Fred, he's the manager.
Our client had paid off her car loan in February of last year.
They were supposed to get their deposit returned and they did not.
For English, press 1.
We've had a lot of friends and stuff where we've told them they need to stick up for themselves and they need to fight for what's right. And we started getting to the point where we're like, we'll just do it for you. You know, if this is something you don't feel you're capable of for whatever reason.
Karen's for Hire is a consumer advocacy company that is focusing on just fixing injustices, getting people what they deserve.
We're trying to take the term Karen and taking the good aspects of it.
There's a lot of good that can be in a Karen. They're persistent, they're persuasive, they're insistent. We're not trying to be hateful. We're not trying to, embrace what a typical Karen is.
We settled all the way down to disputes between a homeowner and their landscaper. Car issues,
Mechanics.
People buying stuff, mechanics, terrible landlords.
We keep getting all these requests. Where did you hear about us? TikTok, 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 TikTok. Finally, we find the TikTok.
This weekend, I discovered maybe the greatest thing I've ever seen.
I noticed a sign on the median of the highway that said, Karen's for Hire. So I Googled it immediately and I found the website. We Karen, so you don't have to. You are Captain America, we are the Avengers materializing behind you, facing insurmountable odds in Endgame. Karen's assemble!
I was watching it and I was like, she gets us. Like, she really, really gets us.
I'd like to believe everybody wants to be that person that can come in and just save the day for somebody or just help somebody when they need help the most. We're trying to be a superhero, for lack of a better term, but everybody can do that.
So how long have you guys ever been on hold?
I've been on hold with Air Canada. It was like 6 hours. I think I was dreaming about their hold music and singing it in the shower. Chris probably thought I was crazy.
Which companies have the best hold music?
Apple lets you choose what you want, which is nice. I always like, to feel like I'm in charge.
Yeah, that might be tough to beat.
Like, I know that you didn't put any thought into it if it's like the standard one that,
Well, there's that one where it's like, boom, cha 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 cha. I've heard it so much. Currently, we're working on a lot. I have about 100 cases that I'm working on.
I'm working on about, I'd probably say 75 to 100 cases. Some of those are ones, Chris and I are working on together that we're, talking through. So what are we doing about dicks by mail? It's called Dicks by Mail, and you can send somebody either like a chocolate dick or a bag of gummy dicks. It's anonymously. But our client is apparently very bothered by this. She said that she had been being harassed by somebody. So she reached out to us, trying to get the information of the person that mailed it.
Maybe we could find their corporate attorney's information I'm sure they're affiliated with some other company.
Pranks Anonymous, that's what it is. Maybe I'll just order something and see if I can get support. Another
one I have is a lady had her car at a Kia dealership. I sent an email out. They were kind of rude to me, and then I sent a second email out, and then we got a couple more people involved, and they are replacing her engine.
My car is repaired, and instead of $10,000, I paid $400 for everything. The comparison could be made to superheroes, masked, caped, or not. Karens are right up there for me with Superman and Batman and all those guys. They were quoting me only, I think $65 or $75, but it was the holidays and they did this for me for free. Absolutely for free. I didn't know what I was going to do. It was crazy. I'm sorry.
The money will come or it won't. We're trying to build something bigger. We're trying to get something done here for people. The sad part is I just figured out how so many people are being mistreated that you don't, you don't think about that.
If you're gonna complain, make sure you have all of the facts.
Ask questions. Say, what happens if this so-and-so thing happens? Try to get that in writing or in an email. If a company has just an email as their customer support, you're probably not going to get good support.
Have all of your documentation.
Save everything. Take pictures of things. A 2-second picture can win you an argument.
Be polite. Don't go in there screaming or insulting people. Be straight to the point, stand up for yourself,
The goal is for everybody to be a Karen.
and advocate for yourself.